each race in East Asia has representative DNA. For example, haplogroup O3 is found in over 60% of modern Han Chinese males, haplogroup O2b is found in over 30% of modern Korean males, and haplogroup D2 is found in over 40% of modern Japanese males. O3 and O2b are found in Japanese males. These facts show that many people came from China and Korea to Japan in ancient times. It has been believed that Yayoi people, who brought wet paddy rice to Japan, came from Korea for a long time. However, 2 studies of DNA have just denied that the Yayoi people came from Korea to Japan in ancient times. Let me introduce the 2 studies of DNA. 1. A study of DNA of japonica rice. According to Yuichiro Sato, professor at the RIN, wet paddy rice was brought directly to Japan from China. In East Asia, cultivars of japonica rice are classified into 8 kinds by SSR of DNA. China has 8 kinds of japonica rice. Korea has 7 kinds of japonica rice other than MR1B. Japan has 3 kinds of japonica rice, MR1A, MR1B, and MR1C. If wet paddy rice was brought to Japan from China via Korea, MR1B is found in Korea's rice as a natural result. However, MR1B is found in Japan's rice and China's rice, but MR1B is not found in Korea's rice. In addition, Japan has only 3 kinds of rice though Korea has 7 kinds of rice. It is natural to think that japonica rice was brought to Japan and Korea respectively through separate routes. 2. A study of Y-DNA of Asian people. At the beginning of the study of Y-DNA, O2b was found only in Japanese males and Korean males. So it has been said for a long time that O2b first appeared in Manchuria or the north of the Korean peninsula. However, it has turned out that O2b is found in Southeast Asian males by recent studies. Koreans say that Japanese forces brought O2b to Southeast Asia during WW2. However, D2 is not found in Southeast Asian males though D2 is found in over 40% of Japanese males, so Japanese forces didn't bring O2b into Southeast Asia. To sum up, 1. The Yayoi people, who brought wet rice to Japan, came from ancient China. 2. O2b is found in not only East Asian males but also Southeast Asian males. These 2 facts show that the origin of O2b is neither Manchuria nor the north of the Korean peninsula. Then, are there traces that ancient Chinese people came to Japan during the period? Okay. Let me introduce 4 traces to you. 1. According to the Book of the Later Han, in 57 AD, Nikoku sent envoys to the Chinese capital, offering tribute and formal New Year's greetings, and they introduced themselves as Teifu. 2. According to the Book of Liang, Japanese envoys said that they were descendants of Wu Taibo. 3. According to Shinzen Shojiroku, the root of the Matsuno clan is King Fukai of Wu. 4. Between 1996 and 1999, researchers of Japan and China compared skeletons of Yayoi people with skeletons of people of early Han Dynasty which were excavated at Jiangsu province. The genetic samples from 3 of the 36 Jiangsu skeletons matched part of the DNA base arrangements of samples from the Yayoi skeletons. Most traces are showing that ancient Chinese people came from the lower Yangtze-River basin to Japan. Then, why is O2b found very frequently in Japanese males and Korean males? Let's peep at ancient East Asia to resolve the puzzle. Global cooling and global drying began about 3,000 years ago. In India, the Indo-Aryans drove Dravidians away to the south of India. In Europe, the Germanic peoples drove Celts away to the west of Europe. In China, the Shang dynasty was ruined and the Zhou dynasty was founded. It is said that wet paddy rice was brought to Japan during 1000 BC to 500 BC. The period corresponds to the Zhou dynasty period and the spring and autumn period in China's history. During this period, innumerable fights occurred, and many countries were founded and ruined in China. I guess that many refugees ran away from China, settled in Japan and Korea, and were able to leave many descendants in this period. In Japan's case, 1. Japan was an island country, so Japan was not invaded by different races. 2. It is said that the Yayoi people's average lifespan was longer than the Jomon people's. Probably, the Yayoi people got chances to leave descendants more than the Jomon people. In Korea's case, 1. Korea was surrounded by seas on 3 sides, so Korea was not affected by the spring and autumn period. 2. Successive Korean kings protected Korea by presenting tribute to China, so Korea was invaded on a large scale only several times. For these reasons, O2B is found mainly in Japanese males and Korean males. Finally, I will say some doubts about the theory that Manchuria or the north of Korea is the origin of O2B. 1. Why is O2B found in 67% of Japanese males who live in the south of Okinawa Prefecture? 2. Why is O2B found in Indonesian males? 3. Why isn't O2B found in Ainu males?